Assalamu alaikum. I won't take much time because I think this session is extremely important from the perspective of listening to the practitioners on the digital financial inclusion and the benefits they have reaped. So with me, we have people from A2I, government nodal agency, from MetLife, and from Jibon Bima. I'll just give a context so that everybody can enjoy the conversation. Digitizing and digitization of the government services have led to significant cost savings. I think it's very important to everybody in this room and anybody and everybody, what does it mean to me? What is the impact and relevance to me? I think that is very, very important. So I think I want to just lay some of the best practices the other countries have done. And I think that is something key takeaway for even Bangladesh. And I would start that firstly with the SMEs. I'm sure there are a lot of SMEs in the room as well. And if I ask any of you, how much is the liquidity risk you are carrying? Where are your cash balances? What is the counterparty risk you have? Or what is the FX risk you have? Can you substantiate in real time? I don't think anybody would be. So, because you don't have just one bank account and one insurance company and one asset. So the challenge is, how do you have access to all this information? Because it's all lying with different bank accounts and different providers. And how do you access the credit? Either you do it bilaterally, you speak to every provider, or the government can create an ecosystem. I think in the morning with Mr. Faiz spoke about that you can get all this information at a very, very, or typically free of cost. I think what are the benefits of digitization? One is the transparency. Now, the numbers are staggering. I mean, some of the countries, I just take example of what India published when they did direct benefit transfer. They saved $12 billion of government benefit savings, which were getting pilfered by going digital. I'll give you an example of digital KYC. Okay, so the government of Estonia saved 820 years of work by going digital KYC on digital signatures. I'll also take example of another very good example, closer home on insurance, is on proof of life. So as a pensioner, it's an annual event, proof of life, that I'm still alive and therefore keep giving you pension. Italy National Pension digitized the whole process. Now the pensioner can be in any country. They can get paid in that country in the choice of their currency without moving from their home. So with that background, I want to open some of the questions I have for the panel. Maybe first one for the Mr. Chowdhury. Bangladesh has one of the lowest life insurance penetration rates in the world. I believe it is 0.5% of the GDP compared to global average of 3 to 4%. Given this challenge, could you share with us some of the key digital transformation initiatives MetLife Bangladesh has undertaken over the last 5 years, particularly in premium collections and claim processing, and how has it benefited you and the citizens of Bangladesh?
Thank you and good afternoon. Before answering your question, I need to say something about the background. Because MetLife Bangladesh, MetLife is a 165 years old company, and we are in Bangladesh for more than 70 years. So we are a proud partner of Bangladesh growth and prosperity. So in fact, we have started 73 years back, and we have invested money. We didn't look for the opportunity. We have created the opportunity in Bangladesh. So about Bangladesh, we found that the huge population, everybody said, the youth population and their adaptability mindset and the internet penetration throughout the country, everything is is so vibrant. So during 2019, we have taken a strategy for 5 years, which ended in December last year, to prepare for the future, because the opportunity is huge. And based on the customer demand, market demand, and this huge young population, so we have taken that initiative and we have completed that. Now we have another 5 years strategy to build from there. So what is the strategy? That will answer your question. The strategy is, in Bangladesh, you are right, the insurance penetration is less than 1%. 0.4 is actually 0.4. In India, is almost 5%. In Hong Kong, Malaysia, they are 10, 12%. In Japan, is 22%. So the opportunity is huge. The population is huge. That's why we have, last 5 years, we have invested millions of dollars to prepare for the future and for the opportunity. So I will share 2, 3, examples out of many. Like, we have created an app, we call it One by MetLife, for our customers, for the future. And we have created another app, we call it My Life, for our internal customer, for our people working for MetLife. So these are the 2 apps will drive us for next 50 years. We'll build on them going forward. So for the app, One by MetLife, we have more than 1.2 million customers. For their any need on insurance, they don't need to come to our office or call us. They can just get into the app and get all the services. They can pay premium from there. They can see their status. They can get their tax certificate from the app. They can submit their claims. Everything is in one app. So and we have created this app not only for our customers only. This is also for non-customers, because the adaptability mindset of Bangladeshis. So if I say we have added value-added services in that, like call a doctor, chat with a doctor, get your BMI, your diabetes management, your blood pressure management, everything is there. So you can order medicine, you can have your diagnostics at home. So everything is in one app. So what happened, you see the slide. In last 2 years, we have 1.3 million downloads for an insurance app. So it's unbelievable. And out of this 1.3 million downloads, 600,000 people are registered. They are using this app. And if you see, because of this app, at this moment, all of our services, 75% of our services are given through this, digital innovation. So this is a fantastic achievement. And, out of this 1.3 million downloads, only 250,000 customers have their BMI checks, in our app. And 50,000 plus users are getting, doctor's consultation, chat with the doctor and doctor's appointment through this app. This is a fantastic achievement for customers' point of view for the future. This is the future, and we have built on that, and we are very excited for that.
I think that's a very interesting context you provided, and I think on that note, I want to ask this question to Mr. Shoaed. When it comes to life insurance, there is also a human element and empathy, because when it comes to claim payment, there is an emotional angle to it. So maybe I want to ask is, if there is one area you want to pick up where you feel we are lagging in digital payment journey, what it will be, and how do you balance automation with the need for human touch?
Thank you. Good afternoon to all. Your first question, one area, if I take from digitization journey for life insurers, it's definitely claim disbursement. And there is a numerous reason to proving this problem. Number one, if I mention number one is claim payment disbursement is more complex than other sectors. You know that claim payment payout structure is often complex, and it's vary from customer to customer, depending on their contract. And second thing is legacy IT system. Many insurers really still now rely on legacy system, and it's difficult to improve or integrate modern payment structure. It's also difficulty, technically challenging. And third one is fraud prevention. You know that insurance payment typically large sum, so there is a possibility to fraudulent activities. So we need to introduce sophisticated tools to prevent this. And third one is finally, I would to say that customer satisfaction and trust. A significant portion of the life insurance customer is older demographic, and they are not compatible with a digital payment system. Rather, they prefer older or traditional banking system like checks or bank transfer. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's a very relevant portion when you said that there is a human element involved. I just want to finish this, maybe a comment from Nahid from A2I. Maybe if you want to just take 5 seconds, because I think if what is coming out is that we need an ecosystem, right? Like what Jibon Bima just mentioned, we need an ecosystem. So I think A2I has done a lot of work on ACPay, but what's your journey, going forward? How do you resolve some of these problems on digitization? So if you can just take 5 seconds to share.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Rohit, for inviting us. Actually, when I see the topic, public sector digitization, and you ask me what is the journey of A2I, maybe the audience already aware about the A2I journey is remarkable in the public sector digitization. Actually, in the ICT division, A2I is one of the most vibrant program, though it working for the public sector digitization. We have lots of things. Later I will come to the financial services, but actually financial service digitization depends on the other area. Like we have MyGov platform, we have eNothi or dNothi, we have digital center. Those are actually interconnected with the financial services. So now I'm coming to the point of the ACPay. ACPay is the one and only government national payment aggregator in Bangladesh. So we have a plan, it turned to be a national payment aggregator in the Bangladesh. And also it's our special assistant of Honorable Chief Advisor and also ICT Secretary verbally confirmed that they have a plan to ACPay turn to be a national payment aggregator. But we are now facing some challenges because of our formalization process, but it's not that so much.
So
yeah.
So I can say that the intent is there,
yeah.
The roadmap is there, it's just about the execution of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I want to not stand between you and your lunch. And I want to thank the panel members for taking out time. So I think we can wrap up. I think Bangladesh is the right spot. There's a public-private partnership. and A2I is the agency which is facilitating the whole process of digitization.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, panel members.
Thank you, everyone.